بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تمسك بسنته بإحسان إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد, after praising Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and sending the salutations upon the Messenger alayhi salatu wassalam, and upon his family and his companions, and upon all those who follow upon his guidance into the establishment of the last day, to proceed, ya ikhwan, فنواصل معكم في هذا اليوم المبارك عونا من الرحمن الرحيم. So we continue, ya ikhwan, in this blessed and noble day of ours, seeking the aid and the assistance of our Lord, the most merciful and the most compassionate. ذاكر النفس وإياكم, reminding ourselves firstly, and our brothers and our sisters secondly, مستفيدين ومتعلمين في هذه السلسلة وفي هذه الدروس التي فيها نتعلم لغة العربية, continuing benefiting from and studying in these series of classes, whereas we're discussing the Arabic language. من جامعة ومن برنامج كتب جامعة محمد بن سعود رحمه الله تعالى. And we're reading from, ya ikhwan, the program or the curriculum from the books of the University of Muhammad ibn Saud. May Allah Ta'ala have mercy upon him. May Allah Ta'ala have mercy upon him. ولا نزال في كتاب تعبير في المستوى الأول. And we're reading from the first level in the book of تعبير, the book of expressions. فوصلنا إلى الدرس الثاني وهو في مكتب الحجز, and we have arrived at chapter number 2, في مكتب الحجز, in the office of the reservation. ويمكنكم أن تبشروا الشاشة على موقع يوتيوب, and you can see the screen as we're broadcasting it on the YouTube channel. تحت مكتبة إمام الشوكاني, under the page, the مكتبة of Imam الشوكاني رحمه الله تعالى. قال بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الكلمات الجديدة. So the author, he mentions the new words, the new terminologies. فإن شاء الله تعالى نكتب هذه الكلمات, and we're going to write out the words إن شاء الله تعالى. وكل كلمة تكتب 25 مرة أو 25 مرة. And remember, ya ikhwan, that every word that we learn that's new, you're going to write the words 25 times. 25 times. طيب, فعندنا كلمة رحلة. So the first word we have, ya ikhwan, is رحلة. The first word we have to today, inshallah ta'ala, is رحلة. اكتبوا هذه الكلمة يا إخوان. Write this word inshallah ta'ala. رحلة. رحلة يا إخوان is a journey or a trip, an expedition. طيب, turn your volume down, Mom. Miracle, turn down your volume. طيب, فكل كلمة يا إخوان تكتب 25 مرة. And remember, each word that's new to us, we're going to write 25 times. We're going to write 25 times. طيب. وبعد ذلك عندنا مكان. After that we have the word مكان. مكان. مكان يا إخوان قد يكون محلا. The word مكان can be a place. موقع مكان is a place, particular location, a place. طيب. ثم قال المؤلف عليك أي يلزمك. Then he mentions the word rahimahullah, the phrase عليك. عليك, it's upon you. عليك. عليك يا إخوان بمعنى يلزمك. يلزمك. The phrase عليك is understood to be يلزمك. It's upon you too. يلزمك. It's a must for you to do such and such. عليك. عليك. 25 مرة. 25 times each يا إخوان. كل كلمة تكتب 25 مرة. Every word, once again, 25 times. It's upon you. It's upon you. You can see the screen. طيب. قال زيارة. زيارة. كلمة زيارة أو كلمة زيارة. The word زيارة is a visit. زيارة. زيارة يا إخوان is a visit. عندما الشخص يمشي من مكان وينوي زيارة شخص. When the person leaves a particular place and he intends to go visit someone. A visit. من كلمة زار يزور. And it's from the verb زار يزور. To visit. قال رحمه الله أقلع. ثم ذكر فعل أقلع. Then he goes on to mention the verb أقلع. أقلع. أقلع يا إخوان بمعنى to leave or to depart or to take off. Depart. أقلع can also mean to remove. أقلع to remove. إذا شخص يدخل بيت أحد من الناس ويقال له صاحب البيت اقلع حذائك. The man goes into someone's home and the person of the home, the one who is his home, he says اقلع حذائك, remove your shoes. From the verb أقلع. أقلع. 25 times each يا إخوان. قال رحمه الله أكد يؤكد. Then he mentions another verb أكد. أكد في الماضي in the past. يؤكد في المضارع. يؤكد في المضارع. أكد in the past tense. يؤكد. يؤكد in the present tense. يؤكد. أكد بمعنى to confirm. To confirm. To make certain. أكد يؤكد. نتكلم وأقول لك تتأكد يا أخي. You're speaking to someone and you say, are you sure? تأكد. Here we have أكد, to make certain, to confirm, to make sure. 25 times each, يا إخوان. وعليك السلام يا أخي فلاح. وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله. If you go to the YouTube, يا إخوان, you can see the screen. If you go to the YouTube, you can see the screen itself. طيب قال مطار. مطار. مطار is an airport. مطار, an airport. مطار هذا المكان الذي تقلع منه وترجع إليه الطائرات, is the place where the airplanes they land and depart from the airport. طيب ثم ذكر ساعة. Then he mentions the word ساعة. ساعة. ساعة يا إخوان لها عدة معاني. ساعة has many meanings. It can be a watch. قد يكون a clock. وقد يكون now. وقد يكون the last hour. قد يكون an hour. ساعة has many meanings يا إخوان. It can be a watch. It can be a clock. It can mean right now. It can be the last hour. And it can be an hour. ساعة. ساعة. فمن جمال هذا الكتاب يا إخوان كثرة الكلمات الجديدة. And from the beauties يا إخوان of this particular book, one of the reasons we chose this tremendous book, درسناه في اليمن. We had the honor to study it in Yemen, and it has a lot of vocabulary. Has a lot of vocabulary. فإذا العبد يريد أن يتعلم اللغة العربية وأن يكثر في الكلمات عليه بمثل هذا الكتاب. بمثل هذا الكتاب. So if the student of knowledge يا إخوان, on the YouTube, if you go to our channel, on the, it's under the same name as our Facebook, under Mektaba Imam Shawkaanee. You type it in, you go to the page, and you should see the class, and you can watch the screen as we do the lesson. The Facebook is just for those who don't have the ability to participate in the class fully. But on the YouTube, you can actually see the lesson as we write in it. Inshallah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Inshallah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. For the one who wants to truly study the likes of the Arabic language and increase in vocabulary, it's upon him to study the likes of this particular book. ثم قال دخل يدخل, and he mentions the verb دخل. دخل في الماضي, يدخل في المضارع. دخل in the past, يدخل in the مضارع has the meaning to enter. To enter. To enter. قال قبل متى هناك. Then he goes on to mention يا إخوان the preposition قبل. 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 قبل يا إخوان هو ظرف زمان أو ظرف مكان. We'll get to that inshallah. قبل is a preposition of time, and it can also be a preposition of place. It means before. Before. هو مضاف. And it's also in the مضاف مضاف إليه structure. It means before. ثم ذكر متى. Then he mentions the word متى. متى. طيب. Then he mentions the word متى. متى يا إخوان هو حرف. متى is a particle, and it means when. متى. طيب. قال متى تقلع الطائرة. He says, when does the airplane depart? تسلم يتسلم تعلمنا تسلم قبل. We have already learned the verb تسلم, alhamdulillah, which means to receive. أكمل يكمل أكمل, and he mentions the verb أكمل, and this is the first time we have أكمل. أكمل يا إخوان بمعنى to complete. أكمل, it's the first time we have this verb, alhamdulillah, and it means to complete, to make whole, to make something complete, to finish, to finish. استخرج يستخرج تعلمنا هذا قبل. We have learned this verb also يا إخوان. استخرج 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 استخرج, to derive, to take out, to extract. To derive, to take out, to extract. ثم قال التعبيرات, then he says expressions على الأقل. The first expression of today's lesson يا إخوان is the phrase على الأقل. على الأقل, at least. على الأقل. على الأقل, at least. على الأقل أو على الأقل. If you say with all of the vowels, على الأقل. If you stop like the Arab, على الأقل, at least. At least. ثم ذكر التعبير, then he mentions another phrase. رافقتك السلامة. Then he goes on to mention another phrase that you hear a lot in Saudi. You don't really hear it a lot in Egypt. You hear it a lot in Yemen. But the person says, رافقتك السلامة. And he says, may peace accompany you. May peace accompany you. لكن بعض العرب يا إخوان يستخدمون هذا التعبير في محل السلام, وهذا خطأ. وهذا خطأ. However, many of the Arab of today, they use this phrase, رافقتك السلامة, may peace accompany you. They use it in place of the salam. And this is not correct. ولكن عامًا هو يجوز. But generally it's allowed to make dua للعبد الذي يريد أن يسافر ويقال له قائل رافقتك السلامة. If a person says to someone who's about to travel, after he says Salamu Alaikum, he makes a dua for him or her, and he says, may peace accompany you. فهذا جائز. Then this is allowed يا إخوان. وعليكم السلام يا شيخ عمر. كيف أنت يا أخي فلاح? How are you? May Allah bless you. قال بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحوار. So the author continues, the dialogue. قال محمود وموظف. So now we have a dialogue between Mahmud and الموظف. الموظف هو العامل أو العمال. The موظف is a worker. The موظف is the staff, the one that's working. قال محمود أريد أن أحجز للرياض. So Mahmoud, he says, I want to make reservations to go to Riyadh, or reservations to Riyadh. قال الموظف. The worker, he says, هناك رحلة يوم السبت. He says there is a trip that's taking place on Saturday, or يوم السبت, the day of the Sabbath, which in English we understood or stand, if we follow the Christians, ونعوذ بالله, we understand this to be Saturday. وهو يوم السبت في العرب أو عند الإسلام, and to the Arab and to the Muslim is called يوم السبت. وهذا أفضل أن يسمي المسلمون أيام الأسبوع بأسماء دينه, and this is better, is more deserving for the Muslim that he names the names of the days, not following the Christians, ikhwan, as some of the names of the Christian days of the weeks are in accordance with their gods or the pagan gods before the Christians, and then the Christians adopted those names later on, and we unfortunately follow them in that. It's better for the Muslim and يسموا أيام الأسبوع بأسماء دينه is better and more deserving for the Muslim that he names the days of the weeks following the names that his religion, al-Islam, gives these days. هذا هو الأفضل. This is better يا إخوان. فكذلك بالنسبة إلى أسماء الشهور. Likewise, with regards to the names of the months. أولى للمسلم أن يسمي هذا الشهور أو هذه الشهور بأسماء شهور دينه هو. It's more deserving that the Muslim, he names the names of the months with the names that his religion that he claims to follow gives these months. وليس عليه أن يتبع اليهود والنصارى ومن قبلهما. And it's not proper for the Muslim to follow the names of the months that the Christians and the Jews have adopted and those that came before them have laid out. فعلى المسلم أن يحفظ أسماء الشهور وأن يحفظ أسماء الأيام. فهذا هو الأفضل وهذا هو الأفضل. So it's better and more deserving for the Muslim, ya ikhwan, that he learns the names of the weeks and he uses these names. Yom Ahad, the Sunday, which really is the day of the first. Yom al-Ithnain, the day of the second, which is understood to be Monday. ونكتب كل هذا. We'll write this inshallah. And this is better. والله تعالى أعلى وأعلم. قال محمود جميل احجز لي مكانا. So Mahmoud says, beautiful. Reserve for me a place. Reserve for me a place. قال الموظف, the worker, he says, أبالدرجة الأولى أم السياحية. The worker says to Mahmoud, on or with the upper class or with the economy class. Do you want your trip to be with the upper class or with the economy class? قال محمود بالدرجة السياحية. Mahmoud says with the economy class. قال موظف حسنا عليك أن تؤكد الحجز قبل سفري بيوم. He says to Mahmoud, حسنا, good. عليك أن تؤكد الحجز قبل سفري بيوم. It's upon you to confirm the reservation one day before the trip. One day before the trip. قال محمود متى تقلع الطائرة. Mahmoud says, when does the airplane depart? When is the departure of the airplane? When is it leaving? أقلع. That's the verb. وهذا هو الفعل الذي علينا أن نكتبها 25 مرة. 25 مرة. And this is the verb that's new to us that we're going to write 25 times, inshallah. قال الموظف, the worker says, في العاشرة صباحا. The worker replies to Mahmoud And he says, في العاشرة صباحا, at 10 o'clock صباحا, in the morning. At 10 o'clock in the morning. قال محمود ومتى أحضر إلى المطار. Mahmoud says, so when shall I arrive at the airport? When shall I arrive at the airport? قال الموظف قبل الإقلاع بساعة على الأقل. على الأقل. So the worker says to Mahmoud, before the departure, at least 1 hour before the departure. قبل الإقلاع بساعة على الأقل. Before the departure, by 1 hour at least. Meaning, at least 1 hour before the plane takes off. قال محمود شكرا. Mahmoud says, thank you. قال الموظف رافقتك السلامة. So the worker says, may peace accompany you. May peace accompany you. الآن أشرح. Now we'll explain إن شاء الله تعالى. أريد أن أحجز للرياض. ذكرنا يا إخوان قبل أن كلمة حجز بمعنى to make reservations. We mentioned before that the verb حجز يا إخوان, it means to reserve. To reserve or to make reservations. وكذلك ذكرنا أن حجز في أغلب الأوقات يأتي بلي. And we also mentioned previously in the other lessons that the word حجز, to reserve, it comes with the particle li, to reserve it or to reserve such and such. فقال محمود أحجز. So Mahmoud said, أريد أن أحجز للرياض. So Mahmoud says, أريد, I want to make reservations للرياض. هذه اللام, and this is the lam that we're talking about here. If you look at this lam, this is the lam that usually accompanies the verb حجز. It says, I want to make reservations to Riyadh. So the verb حجز usually comes with the lam, the particle lam. أريد. كلمة أريد يا إخوان means I want. The verb أريد here means I want, I desire. I want, I desire. أريد, I intend. No. وكذلك كلمة أن, the particle أن here يا إخوان هو حرف نصب. The particle here أن in اللغة العربية, in the Arabic language, her name is حرف النصب. النصب. It's a particle of the accusative. حرف النصب. So the word an, the particle an, is a حرف nasb, a particle of accusative. حرف النصب, particle of accusative. ومعنى النصب هنا يا إخوان, and the meaning of نصب here, أي أن يجعل الاسم الذي جاء بعده منصوبا. The meaning of a نصب, معنى النصب, the meaning of نصب What does it mean? Accusative here. It means that it makes the noun that comes after it have a fatha. It makes the noun that comes after it in the accusative case. يجعل الاسم الذي جاء بعده بعين يا إخوان بعده منصوبا. Hey, منصوبا. It means that it makes the noun that comes after it in the accusative case, meaning that it has a fatha, أو ما ناب عنها, or what takes the place of the fatha. And we'll get to that inshallah in the later lessons. So the meaning of an-nasb, what does it mean, harf an-nasb? It means that it makes the ism, the noun that comes after it in the accusative sense, makes it have a fatha. It makes the noun that follows it in the accusative case, makes it take a fatha, or what's in the place of a fatha. طيب هذا مفهوم يا إخوان. You brothers and sisters understand that. If you go to the YouTube channel, you can see the actual screen itself يا إخوان. You go to the page, you will see it broadcasting there, and you can actually see the lesson and the notes that we write. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. طيب قال هناك رحلة يوم السبت. Then the worker says there is a trip on the يوم السبت, on the day of the Sabbath. We understand that in the West to be Saturday. طيب فأيام الأسبوع ذكرنا أنه أولى للمسلمين أن يسموا أيام الأسبوع بالأسماء التي تدل أو يدل عليها هذا الدين. And we mentioned that it's better for the Muslims to use the names of the weeks and the names of the months that the religion of Al-Islam points to. So أيام الأسبوع. So now we're going to learn inshallah ta'ala al-ayyamu al-usbu'. We're going to learn the names of the days of the week inshallah. Ayyamu al-usbu', the days of the week. Lil Islam, according to the Muslims. Laysa lil Yahud wa Nasara. Not the names of the weeks according to the Jews and Christians. وَمَنْ قَبَلَهُمْ, and those that came before them. طيب فعندنا يوم الأحد. يوم الأحد, the first day of the week in the Islamic calendar, not the Christians or Jews, not those that came before them, the Muslims, is يوم الأحد. يوم الأحد, the day of the first. Day of the first. Does not mean Sunday. It means the day of the first. ونفهم من هذا وهو يقع على Sunday. But it takes place, what's known to us in the West, that we have adopted as Sunday. ولكن هذا ليس المعنى, but that's not the meaning. معنى يوم الأحد, the meaning is the day of the first. يوم الأحد, which we understand to be Sunday. But it's better that you don't call it Sunday, as it was connected to their idols at that time. وبعد يوم الأحد يوم الاثنين. And then after the day of the first, يوم الاثنين. يوم الاثنين. إذا العبد يتعلم الأرقام يعلم أسماء الأسبوع or أيام الأسبوع. If the person knows his numbers, the young lady knows her numbers, then she knows the names of the weeks, the days of the weeks, except two of them. As the days of the weeks, they are the numbers, except two of them. يوم الاثنين. يوم الاثنين. The second day of the Muslim calendar, or the second day of the week of the Muslim calendar, is يوم الاثنين. ويوم الاثنين, the day of the second. The day of the second. يوم الاثنين. وهذا يقع على Monday. And this takes place, it agrees with the Monday of the Christians and the Jews and those that came before them. But it's better that we learn the names of the weeks and the names of the months and the names of the days of the weeks rather and the names of the months according to the religion of what we claim to follow, al-Islam. ثم بعد يوم الاثنين, then after the day of the second, we have يوم الثلاثاء. يوم الثلاثاء. يوم الثلاثاء, the day of the third. الثلاثاء, the day of the third. The day of the third. ويوم الثلاثاء يقع ويوافق عند النصارى واليهود ومن قبلهم مع Tuesday. And يوم الثلاثاء corresponds and agrees with, according to the Jews and Christians and those that came before them, with the Tuesday. يوم الثلاثاء. يوم الثلاثاء. ثم بعد ذلك يوم الأربعاء. يوم الأربعاء. Then after يوم الثلاثاء, the day of the third, we have الأربعاء, the day of the fourth. The day of the fourth. The day of the fourth. الذي يوافق مع Wednesday, which agrees with the Wednesday. Which agrees with the Wednesday. وبعد ذلك يوم الخميس. Then after that you have the day of Al-Khamis. Al-Khamis. And this should be a meme. Al-Khamis, the day of the fourth. The day of the fifth. يوم Al-Khamis. Al-Khamis, the day of the fifth. يوم Al-Khamis. يوم الخميس, the day of the fifth. فإذا العبد يتعلم الأرقام يعلم أسماء أيام الأسبوع. So if the person learns his numbers once again, and he learns the days of the weeks, except for a few of them. Except for a few of them. ويوم الخميس يقع ويوافق مع Thursday. And Yom al-Khamis agrees with or falls upon what we know today as the Thursday. ثم يوم الجمعة. يوم الجمعة. Then we have the day of gathering. The day of gathering. The day of gathering. وهذا يوافق ويقع على ومع Friday. And this corresponds with what we know today to be Friday. But it does not mean Friday. It means the day of Jama'ah, the day of gathering. ثم بعد ذلك آخر يوم, the last day of the week, للمسلم يوم السبت. يوم السبت. يوم السبت. Then the last day according to the Muslim of the week is in fact the day of the Sabbath. Day of the Sabbath, which we understand to be or falls on the Saturday. فهذه أيام الأسبوع يا إخوان احفظوها. So these are the names of the days of the week according to the Muslim. احفظوها, memorize them يا إخوان. وتطبقوها, and implement them. استخدموها, use them. فهذا هو الأفضل, and this is the best. والله تعالى أعلى وأعلم. وقال بعض العلماء إذا يسمي المسلم أيام الأسبوع وغيرها بالأيام الكفار فهذا تشبه وهذا قوي. And some scholars they mention if the Muslim refers to the likes of the names of the weeks or the names of the months or the likes following the disbelievers and what they call these names, then this is actually showing resemblance to them, and this is haram. And that's a strong position, ya ikhwan. Wallahu ta'ala wa alam. And Allah ta'ala knows best. قال أبي الدرجة الأولى أم السياحية. كلمة الدرجة, the word الدرجة, الدرجة, the word الدرجة يا إخوان has many meanings. الدرجة can be the level, can be the degree. There's many meanings. It can be the stairs or the step. It can be the floor. الدرجة has many meanings. It can be levels or the level as we mentioned. طيب ثم قال حسنا عليك أن تؤكد الحجز قبل سفري بيوم. Then he uses the word حسنا. He says good. وهذا عند العرب حسنا here meaning it's good, it's a good thing. You can also say جميلا as he mentioned earlier, which means beautiful, but here more like something good, something amazing, something wonderful. You can also say, like Sheikh Udemin says a lot, طيبا, Sheikh Muqbil, rahimahullah, طيبا, good. You can use all of them the same way. حسنا, جميلا, طيبا. You can also say خيرا. They have technical meanings, but you can use them similarly. Good, beautiful, wonderful. How was your day? جميلا, meaning it was or it is beautiful. It is wonderful. No. You can use all of them the same way. How are you? Hasanan, meaning I am Hasan. I am good. How are you? Jamilan. Well, that is Jamilan. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Tayyiban. That's good. Khayran. That's good. Tayyiban is usually pure. كما جاء في الحديث إن الله طيب لا يقبل إلا طيبا. As it comes in the hadith, verily Allah is tayyib. Here is more than good. Allah is pure. Allahu Akbar. لا يقبل إلا طيبا. He does not accept except that which is pure. No. قال متى. طيب. قال قبل سفر. We mentioned قبل is a ظرف. The verb or the preposition قبل, which means before. And it's also mudaf. Going to be used in the mudaf ilayh structure, as he says قبل اليوم. They say قبل سفر. He said before the trip. قبل سفري. قبل السفري. فهنا السفر يكون السفري لأنه مضاف إليه. So here the origin is السفر. The origin is السفر. مرفوع الراء, in which the ra going to take a dhamma. This is the origin. However, جاء قبله ظرف الزمان أو ظرف المكان قبل فيجعل سفر السفري. However, it's preceded with قبل. And قبل, as we mentioned, is a preposition of time. And it can also be a preposition of place. So it's going to affect السفر and make it السفري. No. So qabalu will be the mudaf, and as-safari will also be the mudaf ilay. So in this grammatical structure, the word as-safar, the word qabalu or qabala rather would be, it would be dharful makan. You would say dharfu. Here you would say in this sentence dharfu zaman. وهو مضاف, and it's also the mudaf, the object, and it's also the mudafun. So you're going to say qabalu or qabala is ظرف الزماني, is the preposition of place, and it's also the object here. And as-safaru, or afwan, as-safari is going to be the mudafun ilay. Mudafun ilay is going to be the thing that the object is attributed to or connected to. No. So that's the grammatical structure of qabala. It's darfu zaman. It can also be darfu makan. And it's also going to be a mudaf. No. قال متى تقلع الطائرة. Then he says, when is the airplane going to depart? متى بلغة العرب اسم استفهام. Meta is a ism istifham. We mentioned earlier that it's a particle. That was a slip of my tongue. It's actually a ism. It's a ism makan. A noun of inquiry, or noun of asking, a noun of seeking questions. Ism istifham. the noun of inquiry. The noun of asking. اسم الاستفهام, the noun of asking. Wa alaikum salam ya Sheikh. How are you? May Allah bless you, my beloved family. May Allah honor ya akhi. How was your day? طيب. He says, متى تقلع الطائرة? When is the airplane leaving? طيب. جملة تقلع الطائرة. The sentence تقلع الطائرة. طيب. When is the airplane departing, leaving? طيب. تقلع هنا يا إخوان فعل مضارع. So the word تقلع is the present tense verb. فعل المضارع. Is the present tense verb. فعل بالضمة المضارع. The present tense verb. فعل المضارع. The present tense verb. ولكل فعل فاعل. And with every verb there's a doer. في كل فعل معلوم فاعل. With every known verb there's a doer. طيب. الطائرة هنا فاعل. And the doer in this sentence is الطائرة. The فاعل, the doer, الطائرة is the airplane. الطائرة. So you're going to write الطائرة فاعل. You're going to say the word الطائرة is the فاعل. فاعل is the doer. Or you could say the active doer. Is the doer. فالآن كيف عرفنا أن طائرة فاعل? So how do we know that طائرة is the doer? لأنه مرفوع وكل فاعل مرفوع. Because it has, or it's nominative. And every doer is nominative. عرفنا أنه مرفوع لأنه تنتهي بالضمة أو ما ينوب عنها. And we know that it's in the nominative case because it has a dhamma or what ends in a dhamma. If you see a dhamma بعد الفعل هو الفاعل. If you see the dhamma after the verb, you know that it is the doer of the verb. فالطائرة هنا. So طائرة here يا إخوان. You're going to say مرفوع وعلامة رفعه الضمة الظاهرة. So if you don't get this time, it's going to come again and again and again. Insha'Allahu ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So now you're going to say al-ta'ira is marfu', is in the nominative case. مرفوع وعلامة, and the sign of its nominativeness is the apparent ضمة. The apparent ضمة الظاهرة. And the sign that is in a nominative case is the apparent ضمة. It's nominative and its sign is the apparent ضمة. احفظوا هذا. Memorize this يا إخوان. وهذا في النحو. And this is in the avenue of grammar. قال في العاشرة صباحا. Then he goes on to say في العاشرة صباحا. كلمة في حرف جار. The word في يا إخوان هو حرف جر. It's a preposition. في is a preposition. حرف جار. في is حرف جار, a preposition. في is a preposition. حرف جار. فما هو عمل حرف جار? So what's the function of حرف جار? عمل حرف جار, its function أن يجعل الاسم الذي جاء بعده مجرورا, is that it makes the noun that comes after it, that's affected by it, it makes it in the genitive case. يجعل الاسم الذي جاء بعده مجرورا. The function of the حرف jar, perhaps we'll stop here, it makes the noun that comes after it genitive. يجعل الاسم الذي جاء بعده مجرورا. It makes the noun that comes after it genitive. So this is the function يا إخوان of the حرف جار. It makes the noun that comes after it مجرورة, genitive. طيب فنتوقف في وسط الحوار شرحا. So we stopped here today in the middle of the dialogue, and we'll continue inshallah ta'ala with the rest of the explanation of chapter 2 inshallah rahman rahim. هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وجزاكم الله خيرا. فنصبت فمن الله وإن أخطأت